रसना जपते मात गर्भ तुम ही प्रतिपालक मृत मंडल एक तू ही मात गर्भ तुम ही प्रतिपालक मृत मंडल एक तू ही रसना 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 जपते 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 तू रसना जपते
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
This program is brought to you by National Sikh Center and its affiliate Guru Gobind Singh Foundation. The program will explain the origination of the Gurbani, Guru Nanak Dev Ji's Japji Sahib and Ek Onkar. Bhai Gurdarshan Singh Ji will explain all the meanings, interpretation of all these shabds. He will be explaining in next about 10 segments of this Japji Sahib's translation, which is also called Mool Mantra. Thakur ji.
It is my privilege to talk about Guru Nanak's Japji Sahib. Japji Sahib is such a powerful Bani of Guru Nanak, which is a journey from false to truth, or journey from state of ignorance to state of enlightenment. And in the Japji Sahib, it is not just a composition of Guru Nanak, it is a life of Guru Nanak. And it tells the culture of Guru Nanak's soul. And I will invite you all with families and children to know about Guru Nanak's culture of spirituality and learn from Guru Nanak and live that culture, which enhances our ability in every aspect of our life. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.
Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.
Ek oankar sat naam karta purkh nirbhau nirvair akal murਤ ajuni saibhang Gur Prasad.
Welcome to the program Words of Sikhism. It is brought to you by National Sikh Center and Guru Gobind Singh Foundation of Rockville. I am Chatra Singh Saini. I have Bhai Gurdarshan Singh Ji, head priest of Guru Gobind Singh Ji Foundation. He's going to start where we left last time, from Aad Sach, Jugad Sach, Happy Sach. So we can start.
Aad Sach, Jugad Sach. So this is experience of Guru Nanak about the truth, about the God, about the reality, about energy, and we can give any name. As I said last time, when he says Aad Sach, he's talking about the reality before even the creation. And we talked about in the last episode, Jugad Sach. He says when God created or manifested in the shape of creation, God is still there. God is not changing, ever truth, ever new. And in his Bani he says, Sahib Mera Neet Nama. Neet Nama. God is always new. That power, that energy is always fresh. And each and everything, and many times we use a word that God is within us. God is in each and everything. But look at the words of Guru Ramdas Ji. He says, Tu dariyao
सब तुझ ही मां है. That it is not that only God is, these are the just words we say God is within us, and Guru Ram Das says we are within God. God is all around us. God is not something which is hiding somewhere, some parts of our body. We walk in God, we talk in God, we live in God. Once that is experienced, that eyes are opened, lifestyle is changed. And the bliss which Guru Nanak Dev Ji felt, and looking at what Guru Nanak Dev Ji did, how he encountered so many people with love and compassion wherever he traveled. He did not go to defeat anyone, he did not travel to put anyone down, rather to awaken them up, to experience that reality. Once that reality is experienced, then there is no fear, then there is no anxiety, then there is no worry. This is the time when the world which we are living in, it's full of worries and full of anxieties. That's why there are so many people. We try to go and seek help, and in the end what happens is frustration. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji says that reality is within you.
Yes.
Once you experience that,
Yeah.
and you will see everything very clearly. And he said, Jugad Sach, the time which we are living in, that God is around you. You just need to explore, you need to calm down, you need to bring those values, those virtues in your life. And literally, the world which we are living in, invisible has more power than visible.
That's right.
This is nothing if it does not have any function. The waves, the signals are invisible. Those signals are making this device work. This device work. And the godly signals are the such who makes our life work. And if life is not receiving those signals, then we are living, but living like that.
Yeah.
It's bringing those signals in life, programming life. And he said you will feel that Jugad Sach, that creator is, the signals are around you. Happy Sach, right now, this moment, the creator is around you. And then he says, Nanak, Hosi Pi Sach, when there will be a time when there will be no creation, but the divine will be there. And what he's trying to say is that try to connect with that reality. If your body goes away, that experience will not go away. So this is the beginning. In the beginning of Japji Sahib, Guru Sahib ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਹੈ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਵਿਦਵਾਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਕਥਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਕਿ ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀਆਂ 38 ਪੌੜੀਆਂ ਹਨ। ਪਹਿਲੀ ਪੌੜੀ ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਤੋਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ। ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਾ ਅੰਤ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ, ਸਮਾਪਤੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਪਵਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਣੀ ਪਿਤਾ ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਤੇ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਸੀ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਉਸ ਕਰਤਾ ਪੁਰਖ ਬਾਰੇ, ਉਸ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਬਾਰੇ, ਉਸ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟਰ ਬਾਰੇ, ਉਹਦੀ ਜੋ ਹੋਂਦ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਕਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਡੇ ਆਲੇ ਦੁਆਲੇ ਫੈਲਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ, ਛੋਟੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਸ਼ਬਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਸ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਨੂੰ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਨੁੱਖਤਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕੀਤਾ।
ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹਦੇ few words you have expressed that God is omnipresent. It is a present now, it was present before, it is going to be present. Guru Nanak has experienced this and he has explained to everybody this is going to be in existence forever. That energy which we call nature, God, or some other religious people call it different, this is the energy which existed before the universe was created. Thank you. We can start the next paragraph. Sorry.
So let me read it first, the first paudi, for the pronunciation's sake.
Yes.
And then we will go through each and every line, translating it. सोचै सोच ना होवई, जे सोची लख बार, चुपै चुप ना होवई, ਜੇ ਲਾਏ ਰਹਾਂ ਲੇਵਤਾਰ ਭੁੱਖਿਆਂ ਭੁੱਖ ਨਾ ਉਤਰੀ ਜੇ ਬੰਨਾ ਪੁਰੀਆਂ ਭਾਰ ਸਹਿਸ ਸਿਆਣਪਾਂ ਲੱਖ ਹੋਹੇ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਨਾ ਚੱਲੈ ਨਾਲ ਕਿਵ ਸਚਿਆਰਾ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਕਿਵ ਕੂੜੈ ਟੁੱਟੈ ਪਾਲ ਹੁਕਮ ਰਜ਼ਾਈ ਚੱਲਣਾ ਨਾਨਕ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਨਾਲ. So this is the beginning of Japji Sahib. This is the first paudi of Japji Sahib after the slok. Question is that kiv sachiara hui hai. This is the very fundamental question of a spiritual being, a spiritual soul who is searching much bigger than life itself. He's saying kiv sachiara hui hai. If God is ultimate reality, if God is truth, how do I find truth within me? How do I become sachiara? How do I attain the state of truth? And he says, Kiv sachiara hui hai, kiv kuda tutta pal. How can I break the wall of falsehood? How can I break the wall of illusions?
That's what.
Punjabi ਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੂੜਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ,
Right.
trash.
Right.
ਐਂਡ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਟਰੈਸ਼ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਉੱਥੇ ਬਦਬੂ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ. ਤੇ when you see the people do not have the fragrance of divine, rather it's the odor of trash they are holding, then how do I become truth? How do I find truth? And in old times people used to think, and rather many people do even nowadays, and listen to what Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, and how do I find truth? How do I become truth oriented? How do I discover my lost spirituality? How do I find who am I? Then he starts with.
So, Bhai Sahib ji, the question is the truth. You're saying Guru Sahib says, "Kiv sachiara hoviye, kiv kuda tutte pal." The false, the trash we have collected. How can I throw it away and become a real clean person, like it's swish, clean, soft? What you say? What that mean is such is the reality of the God, truth. That is what we are seeking for. So he's explaining you can become a part of that truth soul if you practice these things, which we're going to explain in the next lines. Okay, thank you.
Sure. And one thing is very interesting, that we want to be. Who wants to avoid bliss? Who doesn't want to be happy? Who doesn't want to be truthful? And people are looking for those avenues. Unfortunately, the kind of teachings we receive may not be helpful to reach there.
Right.
And this is what Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, socha soch na ho bhai, socha. By bathing. Soch, purity.
Yeah.
The people go to the pilgrimage place, they dip into water, sarovars, rivers. Socha soch na hovai. By dipping into water, you don't get pure. You don't become pure. The purity is not attained by just dipping into water. And
So, in other words, you're saying if you go take a dip in the river or someplace, other holy places, you cannot attain that truly truth. And that means in the new lines, in the next stanzas, he's going to explain how we're going to attain that.
Even he says, je sochi lakhwar, even do you go and bathe into river or water,
But 100
lakhwar,
times.
hundreds of thousands of times.
Right.
Because what water does is clean your body.
Clean body.
And Guru Sahib says, soch kare din
Din
ar raat man ki ਮੈਲ ਨਾ ਤਨ ਤੇ ਜਾਤ. He says, ਸੋਚ ਕਰੇ, ਇਸ਼ਨਾਨ ਕਰਦਾ, ਨਹਾਉਂਦਾ, ਸਵੇਰੇ ਵੀ ਨਹਾਉਂਦਾ, ਸ਼ਾਮ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਨਹਾਉਂਦਾ, ਪਰ that water does is cleans your body, not your mind, not your inner. You can wash your body with water, not your inner. How do I wash my inner? And even people think that by bathing into some special water, but that has to have thinking. Let me make one thing clear. You know, people go to Harmandir Sahib, people go to Darbar Sahib, they do dip into the water.
Sarovar water, yes.
Sarovar.
Take a bath.
The Guru created those sarovars, but the purpose was to create sarovar was that not the dirt on the body to be cleaned, but the mind inside. When you dip into water, before dipping into water, you could be from high caste, you could be a rich person, you could be white, black or yellow, but after dipping into water, you are declaring that you are one.
Yep.
The
Very
dirt,
good. Yeah.
ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮੈਲ ਅੰਦਰ ਲੱਗੀ ਹੋਈ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਉੱਚਾ ਹਾਂ, ਮੈਂ ਉੱਚੀ ਜਾਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੈਦਾ ਹੋਇਆ, ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਰੋਵਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਸ਼ਨਾਨ ਕਰਦੇ, if you are dipping into the sarovar having this thinking that you are becoming one with God, you are accepting the reality that each and everyone is
Equal.
one, then that water does not remain a water, that becomes Amrit.
Right.
If that thinking is there. And Guru Sahib says otherwise, if thinking is not there, Bhagat Kabir ji says, he said, Jal ke majjan je gat hove, nit nit mendak nahve. If water is enough to purify you within, then frogs are always in the water. They live in water, they die in water. You may be going there once a month or once a year, but they are always there. And he says, Socha, soch na hovai, je sochi lakhwar, even if you bathe there for hundreds of thousands times, but you will not attain the truth, the reality.
Bhai Sahib ji, I have a question on this Soch and Soch. A lot of people have been asking, guys thinking long, it's not the thinking, it is the cleaning of the body, Socha. Can you explain this, where this Soche word came from? I have seen some places in India, they say Sochialya. Sochialya means the place where you go clean, there is a water running on. And some people are asking Soch, that this part is not clean. There is a difference between the thinking of Sucha, Soch. Sochialya is to clean the body. Can you explain this thing to our audience, that people are confused with, they were thinking that I'm thinking too long. Soch.
Right.
Soch is a different than here what he's saying is a cleaning of the body.
That's right.
Right.
And when Guru Sahib is giving a number,
Right.
je sochin lakhwar,
Right.
you know, thinking is not something you count.
Right.
You may count that how many times you have been to such a place to bathe.
Yeah.
You can count them.
Right.
But thinking is always running. It's not just a philosophically thinking. It is the very exercise people use to do that.
Right.
As you said, very much on the railway stations in India, you see Sochalaya
Right.
as like bathroom
Like bathrooms. Right.
where you bathe.
Yeah.
So that's Socha, even though in Gurbani Vyakaran or Gurbani grammar, this word Soch comes in the meanings of Sochana. Sochana.
Right.
But as Professor Sahib Singh said, that this is the word which Guru Nanak Dev Ji used to for that exercise which people used to think that by bathing into the river you attain the purity.
Yeah.
So in the next line, Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, Chup hai, chup na ho gai, jai laye raha livtar. You know, if you are familiar with that culture, you know, I am fortunate to be born there and experience the exercises, practices people used to do, and now I can relate with it. And there were people who would be quiet for many, many years. Their names were called Moni Babaji.
Right.
That Moni Babaji means has not spoken for 25 years.
25. Yeah.
And Guru Sahib, and in the times of Guru Sahib, there were so many people who were quiet for many, many years. And if you ask them question, they will not say it, they will write it down.
Right.
And Guru Nanak Dev Ji will go beyond. He says, Chup hai, chup na ho gai. By keeping your lips shut,
Yeah.
you don't attain the quietness within you.
Yeah.
your mind is saying, your mind is talking. Inside there is a talk. And Guru Sahib even in Gurbani says, he says, Moni hoye baitha ekanti. Moni.
Only, right. The person who
You are
doesn't
keeping
speak.
quiet.
Yeah.
And you found a place, a quiet place, and you are not talking because you feel that by keeping quiet you will attain the truth. Guru Sahib says, socha soch na hovai, je sochi lakh baar, chuppe chup na hovai, je lai raha lipta. Even if you maintain this quietness for long time, एक रस तू चुप करके बैठा रवें ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੂੰ ਉਸ ਟਰੂਥ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਾ ਸਕਦਾ, ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਇਟ ਇਜ਼ ਨਾਟ ਅ ਮੈਟਰ ਆਫ ਕੀਪਿੰਗ ਯੂਰ ਮਾਊਥ ਸ਼ਟ, ਇਟਸ ਦ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਆਫ ਹਾਊ ਯੂ ਸ਼ਟ ਯੂਰ ਮਾਈਂਡ, ਹਾਊ ਯੂ ਕੁਆਇਟ ਯੂਰ ਮਾਈਂਡ, ਹਾਊ ਯੂ ਅਟੇਨ दैट ट्रूथ, द ਹਿਰਦਾ ਕਲਪਨ ਕੀ ਗਾਂਠਾ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਕਲਪਨਾ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਖਿਆਲ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਹਾਊ ਯੂ ਸਟਾਪ them.
So, Bhai Sahib, there was a practice at that time in the Southeast Asia. The people who were trying to attain the God, they were practicing not to speak. They were thinking that I can accomplish, I can meet the God, I can attain the truthfulness with not to speak. So here Guru Nanak Ji says, no, you cannot accomplish this. The only way you can accomplish, which we are going to explain in the next stanzas.
Yeah, you know, he's not saying also that you have to keep talking, you have to keep yelling.
Yeah.
But he's saying this is not the way, that just by keeping quiet for years or making it a religious exercise, this is not the way you attain the truth. Then, ਭੁੱਖਿਆਂ ਭੁੱਖ ਨਾ ਉਤਰੀ ਜੇ ਬੰਨਾ ਪੁਰੀਆਂ ਪਾਰ. Then there was a sect who used to think that eat, meet, sleep, you know, khao, pio, jo marji karo, one day your mind will be tired and then it will move towards the spirituality. And Guru Sahib says, Bhukhyan bhukh na utri, je banna puriyan paar. There was a sect who used to teach and practice that khao, pio, mauj karo, eat, meet, sleep and defend. And one day your mind will be tired of having everything around you, and then it will turn towards the reality. Then it will try to find the truth. And Guru Sahib says, mind is not such.
Yeah.
It is not about stomach. It's not your body you feel,
Right.
or your mental desires. And he says, ਆਖਣ ਆਖ ਨਾ ਰਜਿਆ, ਸੁਣਨ ਨਾ ਰਜੇ ਕੰਨ. Your tongue will never be satisfied by talking. Your ears will never be satisfied by listening. And ਅੱਖੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਨਾ ਰਜੀਆਂ. Your even ਅੱਖਾਂ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਰਜਣ ਗੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ. ਗੁਣ ਗਾਹ ਕੇ ਇੱਕ ਵੰਨ. ਸੋ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਬੜੇ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਪ੍ਰਿੰਸੀਪਲ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਕਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਟਰੂਥ ਨੂੰ ਪਾਉਣਾ ਹੈ. ਇਹਨਾਂ ਪੌੜੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਅਗਲੇ ਹਫ਼ਤਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਜੀਵਨ ਅੰਦਰ ਉਹ ਸੱਚ ਉਤਰ ਸਕੇ, ਸੱਚ ਅਨੁਭਵ ਹੋ ਸਕੇ, ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਡਾ ਜਨਮ ਸਫਲਾ ਹੋਵੇ.
So there was a philosophy at that time that some people was practicing eat as much you can eat. So one day you will fulfill and you will convert, you will divert to your attention to seek the God. But Guru Sahib says it's not going to happen. You cannot go there. My desire of food is gone. It's not going to happen. So this is not the way you can accomplish God, or you can meet the nature. Thank you. We'll see you next time on the same channel, same place. Thank you very much.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. ਇਹ ਮੇਰਾ ਸੁਭਾਗ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਸਿੱਖ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ, ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀ ਟਰਾਂਸਲੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੋਣੀ ਹੈ. ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਇਹ ਬਾਣੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਿੱਖ ਜਗਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਪੜ੍ਹੀ ਜਾਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਹੈ. ਇਹ ਬਾਣੀ ਹੈ ਜਿੱਥੋਂ ਸਿੱਖੀਜ਼ਮ ਦੀਆਂ ਸਿਧਾਂਤਕ ਲਹਿਰਾਂ ਨਿਕਲਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ. ਜਿੰਨੀ ਇਸ ਬਾਣੀ ਦੀ ਸਮਝ ਪਏਗੀ ਉਨਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਿਆ ਜਾ ਸਕੇਗਾ। ਮੈਂ ਸਮਝਦਾ ਕਿ ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀ ਲੈਂਗੁਏਜ, ਬੋਲੀ ਅਤੇ ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਿਧਾਂਤ ਹੈ, ਇਹ ਉਦੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਸਮਝਣਾ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਿਲ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹਦੇ ਮੀਨਿੰਗਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਂ ਅਰਥ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੇ। ਅਤੇ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਡੀ ਇਹ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਜਗਤ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਣ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਕਿ ਜੀਵਨ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਉਣਾ ਹੈ, ਜੀਵਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੱਚ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਪ੍ਰਗਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ, ਅਸੀਂ ਅਗਲੇ ਐਪੀਸੋਡਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਦੀ ਮੂਲ ਮੰਤਰ ਦੀ ਵਿਆਖਿਆ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਵਾਂਗੇ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ
ਫਤਿਹ।
मात गर्भ तुम ही प्रतिपालक, मृत मंडल एक तू ही। मात गर्भ तुम ही प्रतिपालक, मृत मंडल एक तू ही। रसना 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 रसना, जपते 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 तू ही तू ही तू ही तू ही। रसना जपते तू ही तू ही। तुम है पिता तुम ही फोन माता, तुम है मीत हित प्राता। तुम है पिता तुम ही फोन माता, तुम है मीत हित प्राता। रसना 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 रसना, जपते जपते जपते